Hi, I'm David Zahn, the teacher's business mentor, and today we'll talk about how to CYA your CTAs. And if those are acronyms that are not familiar to you, CYA, cover your hindquarters, and CTA, probably the one you have more trouble identifying, is call to action. It's when we as a business person expect or are asking our prospect or customer to take a certain step so that we can progress the sale to them. So let's go through 5 hints that certain business owners have been making and how you can improve upon those results. The first one, offering people too many options so that it becomes a paralysis by analysis. It may seem counterintuitive, but your best bet actually is to limit choices to a very manageable few. We're talking 2, at most 3, a good, better, best scenario so that people can hone in on which of your offers is exactly the right one. Offer too many and it causes people to get stuck in trying to assume which is the best one for them. Number 2 to consider is that if you make it difficult for your prospect to identify or recognize where they are to take a certain action, or how to achieve that action, they're going to either leave your website, leave your store, be uncertain of how to progress, and they'll go to a competitor. So if you're doing online business, make it really clear how somebody can place the order, request additional information, or take whatever the appropriate next step would be in order to make progress in the ultimate sale. The next thing to think about is potentially your messaging is wrong. Do you have a scenario where you're not using the phrases, the lexicon terminology that your prospect has come to rely upon or uses themselves? If you're trying to zig and they're looking to zag, it won't be a match and they'll pursue other options. Next one to consider, are you asking for too much information or too much activity on the side of the prospect or customer? Are you doing it too soon? And they view it as an inequity of value. They're taking a greater risk by sharing more than what you yourself are offering to them. So this is another common thing you'll see, especially in online businesses, where you ask somebody to complete a form that goes into far too much detail for what the gift or informational packet or whatever it may be that's being offered in return for that information. Make it an even exchange for what it is that you're asking. You have to give them. And the last one to think about is, are you talking about your methods rather than the benefits that accrue to your prospect or customer? If we spend an awful lot of time talking about how we're going to do something rather than what it's going to provide to our customer, they get lost and they don't really care how the sausage is made, so to speak. They just want to be sure that they're served a delectable dinner. We can certainly discuss this in far greater detail, and I welcome you reaching out to me to discuss it then. Thanks for listening.